Hello, good morning. My name is Timothy Bonilla. Um, what I learned Tuesday and Thursday presentations, starting off with the first thing was most teams had their ups and downs. I noticed from the things that they made mistakes on, kind of, uh, well, it was kind of similar in between. It had a balance from like their advantages and their disadvantages that I remember grading on. The second thing that I would say was I liked how the teams had some new creations to try to compete with the market. So, for example, like the electronic car that they were doing to put on the market at a cheaper value, uh, which would gain people at or gain attention of people wanting to purchase that car, but it had like a lower price. Um, I really like that everybody had like their own like little new creation that they wanted to do to compete with the teams, the different teams. The third thing that I would say was that I learned from Tuesday and Thursday's presentations would be I learned that the questions at the end were a little hard, so you had to be prepared for your project. So just based off being there Tuesday and Thursday, and kind of hearing some of the questions that the professor was asking and the other students were asking, they definitely paid attention to the different types of presentations. And um, for me looking at it, I know that walking into that presentation that you had to kind of know all of the stuff that you've been doing this semester to answer just some type of those questions because people was curious to know about different parts of the slides that people was presenting. Um, I know that it was, I forgot what team it was, but it was a team where the girl started off talking, and then it was the person at the computer, and then the Asian guy was standing right there. That was the time that I noticed that it was like so many questions that he was having to answer. So I was like, yeah, this is kind of a little difficult, but he did get past and he did answer every question. So congrats to him. The other thing that I did was the last thing. It's not no hatred or anything, but I noticed that the team I was on seemed a little nervous. I heard voices cracking, but I do wish the best for them. They did work hard. I do thank them for some sort of allowing me to kind of work with them. Um, Now, based off me though, and what would help me be a manager would be is to know my team, to be there to know them, to know everybody, and have a good relationship with them. Um, Lead by example, just to be a leader. If you're gonna have people that work under you, you definitely want them to see your footsteps and know that you're a good person and you're a hard worker and you're dedicated to your job. The third thing would be is to create a safe environment for work. So I'm big on that. I never want people to come to work or whatever job that they're doing and not being able to be safe at work and feeling comfortable in a safe environment to fulfill their needs and their expectations. The next thing I would have is to have goals and expectations. So, just being a manager, I definitely would want to have goals for my company and for my employees and my staff, and to have expectations to meet the needs that we're going to have throughout the years to be a successful corporation. The next thing I would have is to give and receive feedback. Um, but just based off with your corporation, you would definitely want feedback from others and reviews from others just to see how your corporation is going. And you may could have some bad reviews, but that doesn't matter as long as you have good ones as well. And it isn't like that forever with bad reviews, but everybody's gonna have bad reviews with anything. Um, Provide opportunities for growth and development. So definitely coming up with new creations and new projects to have more opportunities and give people more opportunities to show like their work and their growth. The thing that I would have, my second to last thing would be the last to leave. So just being a manager, you would definitely want to practice on that, like maybe being there first and being there last, because that's what you're operating, that's what you're running. So you definitely need to be there and know the ins and outs of everything. My last thing would be is work smart and stay dedicated. Um, I'm kind of a person that I do believe in working smart and not working hard. Everything, you don't need to work hard like that, but just to work smart, do things right the first time, um, and staying dedicated to something. You wouldn't want to be a manager anywhere you're not dedicated to what you're doing and what you love. So definitely big on dedicated. And yeah, this wraps uh, my presentation up. Thank you, Professor, so much. Have a good one.